All right, on today's topic, my favorite one, Prankster. Prankster gonna learn. Okay?
Your favorite, that would be Johnny Somali. That's your favorite.
Well, this one is even more fucking stupid.
In an MCSO orange jumpsuit, Charles Smith, who goes by Wolfie Kahletti on social media, was in court for the second time in just a few days. Already arrested in Mesa over the weekend, where police say he took this can of bug and flea killer off the shelf at a Walmart and sprayed the pesticide on produce that was on sale for anyone to buy, all while filming the action himself. The 27-year-old told officers he's a self-proclaimed troll and that he makes up to $10,000 a month posting those videos on social media.
Ha! I got a good joke for you. Cancer. Fuck is wrong with you, dumbass?
Court paperwork for the latest arrest is sealed, but as part of his release conditions, the judge told Smith he is not allowed to be on any social media. And he's not allowed to set foot inside any Bosa Donut shop. We reached out to Bosa Donut for comments, but have not heard back.
Do you have any questions for me?
I do. I have a pet at the house, and we live alone, and she hasn't been able to eat in like 6 days. I was wondering if I have any access of going home and promising to return to court the next court date.
He used his pet as a reason why he needs to go home. Hey, bitch, if you're a normal person, you should have a family member or friend who could feed that dog. And if you don't, it's because you're probably a dog shit person.
So you already have a bond in the other case, and so I can't control that bond.
In a statement Tuesday, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office says that its lawyers continue to review Smith's case, and that County Attorney Rachel Mitchell is particularly concerned because of the risk Smith created for the public and the possibility someone will try something similar to gain attention on social media.
I think we have to do one thing that we need to stop. This is not for clout, okay? This is for money. The man says he makes $10,000 a month. If someone was paid to go and shoot somebody, we would say it's a murder for hire. If someone is paid to go spray pesticides and deadly chemicals, which if ingested by humans is potentially deadly, onto people's food unsuspectingly, what is that? We have to get to a point now. I'm sorry. We need to change the whole, nuisance streamer. That's not a nuisance. If you get cancer from this, what about that screams nuisance? How does somebody give you cancer and that's a nuisance? We need to change the way we talk about these things. The reason why we need to change it is because these social media platforms got a check from the fact that he went over there and sprayed those things with bug spray. Did they knowingly know they were going to? No, but they take no steps to punish this kind of stuff. There's no oversight. I'm sorry. This guy's probably going to look at some jail time. Probably not enough. But I stand behind what I said in previous videos. And people said, oh, you're doing too much, Abba. I don't think so. The idea that you can make money by committing crimes and that these social media companies have no liability, no responsibility in any of this, that's crazy. To me, that's crazy. Not only do they have no liability, they also profit financially. That means if this guy goes on camera, commits these crimes, they get a check too, but no liability.
Well, the reason why he's getting paid is because the company is getting paid. He's the end of the cycle. But when they were saying that you were doing the most, what they were saying that the sentencing or just what you just said right now?
What I'm suggesting in regards to laws is too extreme.
No, it's not. I disagree. I think you're right on that. There is a responsibility that the platform has to have. Every time there's someone that you disagree goes on a platform, you're like, why are you platforming these people? And you're just saying that over things that they're saying and things that they think, and you don't want them to be platformed. And you're shitting on the platform for platforming them. Whether it's a news outlet or someone there to bring them on the podcast, you're like, yo, you should do better than that. It's the same thing with these platforms. These platforms are platforming these nuisances. I don't have a better term. But I agree with you. I don't have that.
We could try.
Okay, criminal. Yeah, because if you try to spray bug spray on bananas and you try to kill people, that's a crime. I'm pretty sure it's a crime. Hence the reason why you're in jail. Anyways, I digress. If those platforms are platforming these criminals, there should be something. There should be, you should be held accountable. I don't have anything much to say except the fact that, yeah, I do agree. That's a fact. Everybody's making money, and then people are getting sick, or people are getting like traumatized, or people are, B. The only way people are gonna stop is if there's actually if there's repercussions that are made, if there's ramification to their actions.
The other thing I asked, you know what? One thing he said that I thought was funny. He said, "Oh, Your Honor, my dog's at home. It's gonna starve to death, so I need to go home." Did you care about anyone else's health and well-being when you sprayed their fucking food?
Fuck your dog.
Yeah.
Fuck your dog. Fuck you and your dog.
No, not your dog, because your dog's innocent. So I'm not gonna say nothing about your dog. But
You.
fuck you. Absolutely. You want us to be considerate because you have someone to care about. What are the people going to get these bananas who now might lose their life? You dumb fuck. It's just impressive that people have zero It's like I watch somebody on a security camera blast someone in the head and shoot their family members. Then the police pull up on them and like, please don't shoot. I want to live. No, bro. Genuinely, this is a mental illness. This man belongs behind bars. You know what though?
What?
I might be a big old liberal, but when it comes to crime, I am as conservative as it gets. I'm as extreme as it gets when it comes to criminals.
I think they should bring back the chair.
Yeah. I said yeah without hesitating. That's crazy. Genuinely, the idea that we live among people who can go and take your life, they can go run you over, run your kids over, face very minimal penalties for a lot of these crimes in some places is crazy to me. It is. And I think the recidivism is so high, considering how low a lot of these sentences are. It's like, okay, well, if you want to do this whole liberal idea of rehabilitating people, then put money into it, bitch, because it's not working. The idea these people come out and constantly redo these crimes, either you put them in fucking jail for a long time or you rehabilitate them. But you can't be in the middle where you don't put them in jail for a long time and you don't rehabilitate them. That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Just doesn't. The idea that somebody can go and stalk a woman for weeks and weeks, cops, all they can do is put a restraining order in sorts. The dude goes, infringes on her space, goes to jail for 24 hours, gets out on bail, goes and murders her. It's like, what are we doing? I don't know. And this motherfucker right here should serve as an example. We should put laws in place that if you profit from crime, especially to a big amount, and you publicize it, there should be higher penalties. It's time for the law to get into 2025 where we punish people like this, because we're in a new era. We're in an era right now where there's an incentive financially, socially to commit these crimes on camera. And we have not changed any of the laws applicable.
I was preaching right now.
I'm just saying.
I was preaching.
I'm a lib
This
through and through. Love it.
Motherfucker is cooking.
But when it comes to crime, they're a little bit retarded, in my opinion.
Flip of the wrist. Let's
Really.
go ahead. Live your life.
So that's it. Is crime my number one priority in life? No, because at least where I live and the places I've stayed around, crime isn't so high that it has to be a priority. But it's up there. And I do think on this, people on the left are stupid.
The rehabilitation and stuff like that. You don't want them. Don't want to give another chance.
I mean, it's not just the rehab. Like, some of them don't even believe in real self-defense. Like, so the cop's not going to do nothing. Y'all not going to rehab these motherfuckers. And if I defend myself and I don't do it perfectly, you got to scrutinize me. Shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear it. The person who committed the crime, I don't care what happens to them.
Cook.
Oh, well, they were only going to take your stuff. That's not what a break-in is. A break-in is you remove my sense of safety in my home. You make me feel unsafe thereafter. You make traumatize the people involved. A break-in is not just stuff being taken.
So you mean to tell me that?
I'll say it, bro.
Hey. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's value. That's not value.
Oh my God. Oh my God. So you mean to tell me that, like, the life of someone is less than your belongings? That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. If you're a criminal, I don't care. And I'm only like this because you didn't rehab them.
It's only stuff. Like, it's only things. I don't even know what's the big deal.
I have the right to protect my stuff.
You could just give it away. It's just stuff. You can always buy new stuff, and you have insurance. That's what insurance is for.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I don't want to get insurance. You shouldn't take other people's stuff.
You don't want to get insurance?
No.
Well, that's what insurance is for.
Sure.
To ensure that people are able to take your stuff and you're not able to harm them.
Guess what? You can get life insurance so that when you pass, the people who probably don't love you because you're a piece of shit criminal can at least get some money. Compensated. There you go. Wait, do you even get compensation if you die in the commission of a crime?
I don't know. I don't think so. It depends on your plan.
Yeah.
Huh?
That one's not for you.
No, it was not.
Yeah. You tried though.
I did that shit and I hated myself the whole time. No. And every time I opened my mouth, there was something that I could have said.
I actually love playing her.
So. Oh my God. I fucking hate it.
And I said her because I'm trying to be inclusive.
But it's they.
Of our more
it's they. It's they.
It's undisclosed and unknown. It shifts from time to time.
It's they.
I think the same way people go through different seasons with the weather, I go through different seasons with my gender. And honestly, I love this character, and I'll tell you why. Because I think with this character, and I call her a character, but really I think she represents a part of me, my divine femininity.
They represent. Don't misgender.
What I love is that it's consideration for the people who don't often get this kind of consideration. And I enjoy being thoughtful in that sense. So that's what I think. As for this young man who probably comes from a underprivileged background, I think that he made a really stupid mistake. He should pay because vegan, I need my access to bananas and they need to be healthy. And I don't approve of pesticides because they're part of Big Pharma and we don't love them either.
He put that on organic bananas. Crazy.
Overpriced, but unacceptable. And I think we should have. What do you think about this?
About
first?
what?
About this man? What kind of punishment he should face?
Yo, just a couple of years in prison for sure. You try to arm people. That's crazy.
But do you understand that prison doesn't actually help people be?
I don't care. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. You did something. You have something. You have to have something done to you. You do something stupid. There has to be ripping. I don't know. You should serve soup in a fucking. No, shut the fuck up. Go inside. I don't care. Learn. That's it. Spray bananas and I'm gonna feed that shit to my baby girl and then you. Nah, my family's gonna. No. Get bent. Get fucking bent. And we don't know if people ingested that. We don't. We actually don't. We just know that he filmed himself doing that.
Thankfully, it sounds like somebody called the authorities rather quickly because he did stream himself. And so people called and they removed that stuff off the shelf rather quickly. But you're right. It would have been really bad. No,
we have to look at what the outcome, what could have happened.
I agree.
Nah, fuck that shit. The whole community could die. Like, what if it's someone that's, cooking for like a kindergarten and stuff, and then they bring that in the... Nah, get bent. Go inside.
I think on this one, I'm not too far from you, even though I want to be considerate and understand that people do bad things sometimes and they can become better people. Yes, I do think that public safety is important. And with that in mind, I just wish we had better systems in place to help these people reintegrate to society.
I believe that he can be a better person. And what's going to help him in this process? Jail.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to federal, but jail, definitely. Go inside.
I definitely look pretty good today, I think. No? Don't agree?
No, you never look good.
Oh, transphobia. Anything else? All right. Well, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching. And like I said, if you guys can, just volunteer, do what you can to help local people eat vegan. That's all.
Chill, everybody.
Bye.